Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Mike Hattabaugh from HeroMarriage.com, and today I'm going to tell you the greatest secret benefit of marriage. Stay tuned. So I've counseled hundreds of couples as they prepared and got married, and many more hundred after they've got married as they've navigated the waters of marriage and tried to figure out how to have a hero marriage. That's ultimately my goal, is for you to have that. And one of the benefits, matter of fact, I would say it's the greatest secret benefit that most people don't even think about when they get married, is one that in the end you'll look back and go, wow, that has been awesome. And 30 years plus years into my marriage, I will tell you that now I'm in that place where I'm going, wow, over 30 years, this has become what my marriage is, and how much it's benefited me is way more than what I thought marriage was when I got married. What is that secret benefit? Well, I'll tell you, it's about being less selfish. Instead of being selfish and saying, what do I want out of a marriage? It's about saying, I get great joy, as a matter of fact, the greatest joy out of marriage from serving my wife. And she would say the same thing. Now, what's funny is 30 plus years ago when we met and got married, I would tell you, if you ask me, why are you getting married? I'd say, oh, because my wife's amazing. She's beautiful. She's smart. She's funny. She's caring. She's such a nice person. I can't wait to get from her all the things that she's going to give me, love and attention and all those great things, right? That's what I desired when I got married. And yeah, she's been really good at giving me those things. But the more I got into it, the more I realized that I was kind of demanding that from her, and that if she didn't live up to my perfect expectations, I got unhappy about that. The vast majority of counseling that I do for couples ties into this issue, where it's like couples come to me and one or both partners are like, well, they're not making me happy. Well, over the long haul, I will tell you that if you'll switch your goal, if you'll realize that the greatest benefit you're getting from your marriage is the fact that you're learning to serve a person that sometimes doesn't deserve to be served, but you've got to serve them anyway. And realizing that even when they're not acting in your best interests, if you serve them anyway, then you're going to be happier for it. That serving them, that meeting their needs makes you more happy. Now, I get it. Sometimes that becomes so out of balance, and I get it. I have people that come to me for coaching and counseling that are like, you don't get it. I do everything and my partner does nothing. And that's really hard, and I'm really sorry for that. That still doesn't change the fact, though, that the only really great benefit that comes in marriage is when you're serving them. That ultimately it becomes about the greatest joy in what you do. And so then, therefore, what they do with what their time and their attitude is doesn't matter nearly as much as what you do. I've done lots of marriage counseling with people that one partner is literally giving everything to their partner and their partner is literally taking everything. And every now and then I'll meet somebody that's okay with that. It's not that they wouldn't prefer some of the other direction, but they realize that I'm still getting joy out of serving this person that I chose. Maybe I chose poorly. And sometimes, I really am impressed by spouses who do that, who say, you know what, I chose this person. And yeah, maybe now I would choose somebody different, but because I'm committed to this, I'm going to serve them anyway. And then they have complete joy in doing that service. That's amazing. That to me is some of the greatest hero marriages I know. So recognize that. Now I get it. If you're just about to get married or you just got married, realize you're probably still pretty selfish. But over time, if you'll let that selfishness fade and you'll turn into a person that's going, you know what, I get a whole lot more happiness when I'm meeting the needs of my partner. Watch how much happier you are, not only yourself, but with your relationship. All of a sudden, the needs of your partner and what they're doing will bring you great joy. And many, many times in the greatest marriages I know, your partner will recognize that. It may take years sometimes, but eventually they'll go, wow, my spouse has done so much for me in this area. I need to give back to them. Almost every month I wake up to something that my wife's been doing maybe our entire marriage, and it never even dawned on me, wow, that's a selfless act that she's been doing. Now, for some of those, it's natural. It's something she likes to do. But if I had to do it, it'd be misery. But for her to do it, no big deal. So for instance, our budget. My wife does our budget. It's easy for her to do. She enjoys doing it. I hate it. It's literally an emotional event for me. Now, we do really well, and I let her handle the budget. I still mess up sometimes, but that's such a benefit, such a selfless act for her. Instead of her saying, you got to do the budget, she just does it because it doesn't cost her very much emotional energy, and it's a blessing to me, and I can't thank her enough for that. So there's some examples of this, all right? So the greatest secret benefit that you're not seeing in marriage is you're learning how to serve somebody, and that is huge. I'm Mike Hattabaugh at HeroMarriage.com. As always, hit that like and subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it if you'd share this with somebody that needs to hear these great messages about how to have a hero marriage. We've got some links down below to some places you can buy us a cup of coffee. You can buy one of our courses that'll help you become a hero marriage. It teaches some of these principles about service and how to do this in a systematic way so that you can be happy in your marriage and your partner can appreciate what you do and you can appreciate what your partner does. Those links are down below. But always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate, and I hope you have a hero marriage.